Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We do have another round of golf for you. We are on Seattle Nervosa. I hope I pronounced that right. This is of course a Mr. Bellamy challenge. Let's jump in here. Alright, and I believe Mr. Bellamy played off the green tees and pin set 2. As always guys, everything kept on default and played of course the way the designer meant for it to be played. Alright, let's jump in and have a look here. Also guys, there should have been excuse me, well, some more content added to my channel, which were 3 movie reviews I did, but unfortunately for some reason the audio was really poor. I am however going to redo them in the not too distant future. Alright, we have fairways normal, greens normal, green speed medium fast. Everything else is going to be a wonderful surprise. Let's jump in guys. And for those of you, excuse me just while I get a quick drink because my throat is super dry today.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is John McCarthy and I'm just so happy to welcome you to our
and just for those of you wondering what the 3 movies are I reviewed, they are Hobbs and Shaw, the new Child's Play and the new Rambo. So I will endeavour to get them up and redo them and get them up on here as soon as possible guys. Alright, very nice looking opening hole. Hopefully we can perform because Mr. Bellamy, as at the time of recording this, has played 2 rounds today and both of them have been absolutely phenomenal rounds. So I am excuse me, most definitely going to need my A game to, well, at least match him. And we are on with a look at birdie. And we kiss birdie goodbye and say hello to the par.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
And we do close out the opening hole with a par.
See what the second hole has in store.
And we have a nice par 3 here. I've got to believe with that wind, this is just going to require ever the slightest bit of loft to just slow it a bit, and we should be good.
Looks like a 7 iron. And with that, he's on the green.
And we have given ourselves a look at a birdie.
Finishing this hole.
And we do sink the bird, which puts us to 1 under. Also guys, if you aren't already, I encourage you, run, do not walk over to Mr. Bellamy's channel. hit that subscribe button for him. Hit the thumbs up on his videos because it is great content.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
And that looks like it is going to leave us
about
an
105 yards.
uphill shot into the green. I am going to deal off this just a touch, and hopefully we should be good. That slow is going to bite us in the butt though.
No, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. And I'm pretty sure the wind culprit there.
I am going to have an attempt at putting this.
Oh my.
And we
For
pick
the
up
birdie.
another birdie.
And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole.
And sitting 2 under through 3 holes
Next up,
is
par
a
5.
fairly decent effort. And we have a fair bit of wind here. And that fast is going to hurt. That was a messy swing. But we do manage to land in the fairway. I am wow, my swing line is absolutely shocking at the moment. But we are up with what I've got to believe is just going to be a flop shot. And I've got to believe the slightest loft should be good here. Well, that lie didn't affect it as much as I thought. But we have given ourselves a look at the bird. And we do sink the bird.
And after that one, he will share the top spot.
Also guys, a huge thank you to all of you who have subscribed and all my regular viewers. It is greatly appreciated. And I do hope that you enjoy the content. Like I said, there is a heap more content coming. I have been a little bit pressed for time as of late. But I will get there, I do promise you that much. So, if you can all just bear with me, it is greatly appreciated. Yeah, if that's a true 11-mile win, this should be good.
Going with the 9-iron.
And I perhaps
like
lofted that up
About
too
12
much,
feet to
but
go to get to that cup.
we have given ourselves another look at birdie. And we miss it. That did not break at all,
And
but
for the par.
then again my swing line wasn't that great, so I will bite the bullet and own responsibility on that one.
And now the 6th hole.
And we are getting some fairly nasty winds here. But that's alright, I'm sure at the end of the day it will all even out. I'm sure there will be courses where we get nice winds, so gotta believe with that wind I'm fairly good to go at this.
Going with the 8-iron.
And that wind moved it a mile, but last hole, stronger wind did nothing.
15 feet. Oh.
And that was absolutely just a poor hit by me, but
That's about a 2-footer here.
we do sink it.
And after that one,
So we will move on to hole number 7.
Let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. It looks like he's going through some trees.
And I have no idea what my swing line is.
And this next shot is setting up significantly below.
Absolutely horrible today, but we do all have days like that, so I'm one to take the good with the bad.
Taking a shot with the pitching wedge.
And we do have a look at another birdie opportunity.
And finishing this hole out with a
And we do pick up the bird. So
sitting at 4 under for the day.
we are having a very solid round. We have a par 3 here. I've got to believe if that's a true wind and this down loft, that it should be fairly good.
This is going towards the green here.
And we do get a look at another birdie. And we do hit that birdie.
And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And setting up for this next tee-off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see.
So even in these winds, guys, we are having a very decent round. And that will leave us a nice little uphill approach into the green.
What to do here? This one is setting up below the hole.
Gotta believe with that wind and a bit of loft, we might be good to go at this.
And going with the 7-iron on this one. Could have put a bit too much club on
And
this one.
definitely way too much. It does catch the slope and come back a bit,
That'll play on the green.
but it is still going to leave a very long and very nasty birdie look.
Ooh, just inches away.
I'm telling you what, guys, if I would have got that, that would have had to have been pretty much putt of the year. But we do pick up par and make our way onto the back 9.
Hole.
Yeah, just hoping I put enough draw on this, not only to get it around that little dog leg, but to also counter the wind. And I'm fairly happy with that. The slow has hurt a little bit, but
140 yards out.
I am going to put a couple of small touches of loft on this just to try and get it to sit a bit firmer, but
Here's a 9-iron. This one's looking pretty good.
and we have left ourselves what I would imagine is a tap-in birdie. And we do open the back nine with a birdie, so...
And now teeing off on the par 5.
We now have a par 5. We have got a little bit of relief from the wind. I am going to add a bit of draw just to try and get it around that dog leg.
This is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
And of course that trickles just into the first
This one
cut.
is in the rough.
And hopefully that'll leave us just a nice little flop shot into this. No, we're going with a pitch. That's alright. I'm lofting this up a couple of touches. As long as I can get up that slope, I've got to believe I'm fairly good.
And he'll be happy with that. This putt's right around a 9-footer.
And we have given ourselves a look at birdie. And we do close the deal on that one.
The same position he was at after that hole. And moving along.
Alright, hole number 12. Par 3. 143 yards. We do have that wind. It is down a bit. I'm fairly certain 2 touches of loft to this, and should be fairly reasonable. And I've pulled it. But we aren't in too much of a bad position. Fair bit of movement, but I've got to try and make this for a birdie save. And definitely not hard enough, but we will indeed get the par.
Solid putt.
It's alright guys, we still have a few holes to go to try and equal Mr. Bellamy's score, which he's been on fire today, so
I think we'll find some fairway here.
and we are back to the stronger winds. Not much of a relief for us at all with those 2 holes, but Gotta believe with the downhill, that wind, I'm fairly certain this is gonna give us a good chance. Nasty swing line again from me, and that has left us a fair way away from the
Nothing wrong
hole.
with that shot. This putt's for birdie. Just messing
And
around.
we kiss the birdie goodbye and say hello to par. Alright guys, we are doing fairly well. Very solid round.
It's setting up for the par 5.
I really can't complain. It is definitely no Mr. Bellamy round, no. And we have a par 5 and a nasty wind to go with it. And to make matters worse, I hit a slow. I am going to play a bit of D-loft on this just to try and get a little bit of extra run out of it. And another slow. Gotta believe that's a pitch into the green. We are going to D-loft this a fair bit, hopefully just to get under that wind and give us a little bit of extra run. And a little bit too much there.
12 feet to go here. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good.
And we do pick up the birdie though. That was looking very questionable.
The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens.
And we do get a look at another par 3. Ten feet down. Just a couple of touches of loft on this. And that has left us a very nice look at a
3 feet to the cup from here.
birdie. Yeah, bud, that's your car. Yeah, and you're right,
He's
bud.
treating him pretty well. He's seen quite a few birdies on the scorecard. And that's definitely a contributing factor to this 9.
Sorry guys, that's just my son talking to me. Hasn't wanted to talk to me all morning, but as soon as I started playing, he wants to talk. Of course, kids are good like that.
This is looking fairway bound.
And we do get a very nice and fairly lengthy drive there.
And about 155 yards out.
Little bit of a nasty lie, but hopefully nothing too major to worry about. I am lofting this up, and hopefully This should
Here's an
hold
8
the
iron.
green.
And this could be long.
We
Well, that was an unfortunate
overshoot
approach.
the green, but
Too much club.
we do a nice little chip. Hopefully to
Put's
save
about
the
a
par.
2-footer.
And we do get the par save.
And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee.
Alright, hole 17. Nasty winds, wouldn't expect anything less. And a nasty
Seems like
drive.
pretty good so far.
That is definitely going to leave me a
From here, 220 yards to the pin.
much longer shot than I would have liked for this hole. It is down, there is that wind. I am going to de-loft it to get under the wind a bit, and let's see how we go.
I think that's the hybrid.
And I am fairly happy with that.
And this putt is for birdie. This could be the shot, folks.
And we do score ourselves another birdie there.
And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole.
Alright, hole 18, par 5. And we do have the wind at our backs here. It is still a
And
fairly
fantastic
nasty wind.
distance on this drive. From here, 220 to the pin.
And I am going to de-loft this a couple of touches.
That looks like the hybrid.
And I did get a bit of a nasty swing on there, but we are on with
Okay, hitting this
into
par
with
5
a
in
look at
2
the
is gonna
eagle.
set up some definite eagle possibilities.
That is a nasty putt. And that does give us a
And this
look
next putt
at
was 61 on their
a
final round.
birdie. And we kiss the birdie goodbye.
This putt's right around 2 feet.
And we do par that
And this event is over. and
for a
he will
score of
take
10
it
under,
for
guys.
himself,
10 under
lining up
in no strong
one
wind
out of all the
is
rest of the field.
very well
Very good
played.
job. Well done, team. And that's gonna do it for us here, folks. We are concluding our broadcast, but not before thanking you for tuning in, and hope to see you here next time.
Alright guys, that's all from me for now, but I will definitely be back with another video and more golf a bit later.